What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Thanks for listening to the latest episode of the Get Right Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify to get notifications of new content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you dig? Cue the music. Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy T, and we are back with the Get Right Podcast. And of course, you already know, man, I'm never solo. I'm always rolling with the two homies. I'm gonna start with the brain trust, man. And one of the reasons why we always here and why we still rolling. Rod, Detroit stand up, 3 words, bro.
What up, though?
You already know what it is. And of course, Mr. Misconception himself, DC. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, it's your boy DC in the place to be. The man you hate to love, the man you love to hate. Let's go.
All that good stuff, man. And so, man, it's good to have y'all back as always, man, as we, always partake in these great conversations, man. And last month, man, it was great. I was blown away. I got a lot of energy from the young ladies that joined us. Shout out Ebony Davis, shout out Giselle Mitchell, shout out Antoinette Gabriel. How y'all feel about it, man? Women's Month, wrapping that up, man. How'd y'all feel about it? I got some takeaways from it. I feel good. How y'all feel about it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? There's something, it's kind of becoming an annual tradition. You know, me personally, and they were all good in their own right.
Yep.
But I definitely probably enjoyed the CMOS, the Agape
Agape Guru.
Yeah, Agape Guru. That was pretty dope. You know,
just made you spell it. But yeah, man, I'm picking. We picking up some. We picking up some. So we,
Yeah, I'll say even my wife liked it because my wife don't really. She, the stuff we be talking about, it's kind of barbershop talk, and so my wife particularly is not. She don't always be like, oh, what happened this time? What happened that time? But like she called me about that Agape Guru episode, which is rare. You know what I'm saying? She actually just like hit me in the middle of the day. She's like, I'm listening to this thing and this is great. Woo woo. Because she's kind of into that as well. Like just, changing. She's really mindful about what she eats, which kind of makes me so, you know what I'm saying? Because I pretty much just eat whatever's in the house.
For sure. So you find out what Tyrian she is? Because you mentioned that.
I mean, I know it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I never looked and I probably won't ever look. But I just know she'll eat chicken and turkey, you know what I'm saying? But she won't eat beef or pork, so whatever that Aryan is, she don't eat beef or pork.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I definitely had fun, man. And all three of them were special, man. For me, man. And hey, man, we got to invite to Atlanta. So to check out Jackson State, so we got to invite to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Guys trip, man,
sure.
Let's talk about that. But nah, man,
yeah,
it was
maybe we do an episode in Atlanta.
Ooh, talk that talk, because man, yeah, that was insightful, man. It was just I was inspired by every single one of them, man.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. And I got some takeaways from it, man. And I think they enjoy hanging out with us too. Getting the feedback from them, man, and definitely, down the road, as Rod always said, hey, man, maybe we have you back. Love to have you back down the road. See how things are. See how business is moving for them as well. So, overall, great, good time. Dynamic women, man. And speaking of dynamic women, DC was going crazy on the text chain. We all got blown away by this phenomenon going in her junior year, been a phenomenon since her sophomore year at Iowa. I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. She's a one woman wrecking crew since last year to this year, and she's only a junior. So I mean, she got one more year to raise hell in the NCAA women's.
Yeah,
she's gonna change the dynamics of the game.
She is the truth, man. She's like, I'll be honest, like, I'm a Lady Gamecocks fan. I got to rep the home team, Dawn Staley and all that. And as great as they are, and I know they're great, I'll be honest, I never really watched their games like that. I would just kind of read about it the next day and just kind of cheer from the sidelines, so to speak. But I did watch them against Maryland, and I was like, damn, these girls are real good, man. Like, okay, like they really hooping. So I was definitely invested when they played Iowa, and I honestly figured the Gamecocks win. I figured it'd be a tight game, but I figured the Gamecocks win. I just figured Iowa would run out of gas because that's kind of what South Carolina does. They got a lot of size, a lot of height. They play physical basketball, and they just pretty much gut punches all game. And there's only so much of that you can take usually. But
right.
But yeah, Caitlin Clark, and really that whole Iowa team. But yeah, Clark, man, she's different, bro. Like, I mean, because you know, conventional wisdom is just have one person on her and stop her from getting the ball. But that's easier said than done. And she's like Steph with that trigger, bro. Like, if she can see the goal, count it, bro. Count it. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, man, she could truly electrify the WNBA. They might actually make some money. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. I'm interested to see. I know she got one more year, so that's gonna be cool. I'm hoping that Aaliyah Boston stay because she
already declared.
Yeah, she declared.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not surprised. But that would have been dope to see maybe a potential rematch, even though they're different positions. But you know, it's all good though. But Clark, I think she can definitely change what the WNBA looks like, especially now that the 3-ball is popular. And yeah, she's a star. She's a superstar in the making.
So there was a report. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say back in Iowa, I guess in her AAU days, there wasn't a female league that would let her join or whatever. So she had to play with the guys league.
That explains it.
And she ended up being like the MVP of the leagues, bro. I'm like, wow. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know, but I could believe it. The way she plays is like, I couldn't check her. Like, she has, how can I say this eloquently without offending? Her movements are different. Like, she don't look the same as every other girl on the court. You know what I mean? Like,
not at all.
Her movements, the way she glides the ball, though, everything just looked different for her. Like, she's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you kept saying it, right, bro? She coming off that screen, she got that hezzy off the pivot. Like, you couldn't stop it because I was like, oh, she gonna catch it, pull up, and she had that hezzy and drive to the basket. I'm like, and I'm sitting next to Rod watching the game. I'm like, yo, face guard her, don't let her get the ball. Like, what we doing? There was no answer, bro. Like,
I will say though, it was, and this is the third year I believe I've watched, maybe second. I think it was the third year that I've watched some form of the or women's NCAA tournament, and I swear these games are entertaining as hell. Like, I'm not the biggest advocate for women's basketball. I'm not gonna say that I watch it religiously, but I do, tune in for like Elite Eights, and I don't watch through the season, but tournament time, like, they can hoop, bro. Like, the thing and the difference is with like female basketball and what I see from the male side is, at least right now in today's game, like, they outskill you. Like, if a girl is beating you now, it's because of her skill. Where on the men's side, there's some people that just can out athlete you. Like, I can just be, I'm not really technically that much better than you, but my athletic ability is just so much ahead of yours that I can blow by and do different things that you can't do. Where on the female side is low. If I'm gonna beat you, it's just gonna be straight skill. Like, I'm gonna bust your ass, and I respect it, and it was very entertaining.
Yeah, that's a fact. I think that sums it up perfect.
I think Caitlin summed it up, like you said, DC, and to your point, Rod, like, she different. Like, she is skillful, and she's more athletic, man, than the people that's in front of her, man.
She is.
Like,
she's both.
I think you said it, DC. You was like, bro, this is like watching. Did you say Bron and Luca?
No, I said it's like watching Steph. It's like if Steph and Luca had a daughter, it's her.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, and I stand behind that one, bro, because she's both. Like, I've never seen a team rely on one person so much and get this far.
Yeah.
Because usually, when you you can
Yeah,
do pretty
second
well with
round.
one
You get to
player.
the second round, yeah.
Yeah, or even Sweet 16, maybe Elite Eight, especially for women's basketball. You know, there's not as many
Okay, yeah.
like
Elite
big
Eight for sure.
programs. You know what I'm saying? So, but to take it all the way to the finals and pretty much like whoever won that game was expected to win the national championship. You know what I'm saying? So it's about to go down in a couple hours. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that I'm pretty sure I was going to win, and I don't think it's going to be as close a
Hey,
game as it was with South
hey.
Carolina.
Hey, unless you got hey, Angel Reese. She only a sophomore.
Right. So I don't know if
She
you
nice.
saw,
She
but I don't know
nice.
if you saw what South Carolina did to LSU. Like,
Oh, I watched that game. I was telling Rod, I was like, yo, they gave Angel Reese problems. And they didn't see a guard. Like you talk about South Carolina guards, LSU didn't see no kind of guard like this lady we talk about, Caitlin Clark. You right. You right on that. I don't know. And I was reading the headlines this morning. Both the guards from LSU were like, "Oh, it's gonna take some prayer. We're gonna play. We're gonna try to play our best." This is their quotes. Like, we're gonna try to play our best defense as possible that we saved up for this game, but it's also gonna take a little bit of prayer.
yo, they ready. They like, yo, we about to just accept this L. Hopefully she comes out cold. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she just has a bad shooting night. Because that's honestly, that's all
Bro,
you
she
can really
started
hope for.
cold. She started cold against South Carolina.
Yeah, well, and what's crazy is actually
Heated up real quick in the
well,
second
and
quarter.
if I'm not mistaken, I think South Carolina actually held her to one of her lower shooting percentages, if I'm not mistaken. But she's just that good. Like, it didn't matter. Like, she actually, relatively speaking, did not have as great a game against South Carolina as she
Yeah,
has
she
against
shot under
other teams.
50%. She shot under 50%. That's
Yeah,
crazy. That's
but
crazy, right? Because 40% is great, right? For shooters, right? We say
yeah,
that, right? No matter what, in the field. So she shot under 50%, and that's a struggle for her.
yeah,
That's
and
scary.
yeah, and like I think she was responsible for 74% of all the points. Like, she either
80,
scored or
82.
assisted on them.
82. Yeah, it was
82.
82.
82.
Yeah, me and Rod looked at each other like, are you
Shit,
serious?
that's
Like, when they
nonsense,
showed
bro.
that, we was like, are you serious? Because she drops dimes, too. She got vision.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part, bro. Like, the game before that, where she had a triple dub.
yeah, and I think
That's
she'll
crazy, bro.
and I think she could be better in the WNBA. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really watch the WNBA,
Yeah,
but
they already co-signing her.
I'm just thinking about in the NBA, like usually in college, the coaches really restrict what you can do. You know what I'm saying? You generally have to play in a pretty structured system in college, but then when you go to the NBA, it's a little more free flowing. You
Yeah,
know what
like
I'm
NBA.
saying?
Yeah, you get space.
So I'm guessing the WNBA is the same. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, bruh, she about to be a terror, dog. Like, rookie of the year. She might win rookie of the year and MVP the
Hey, the revenue's
same
gonna
year.
go up. Contract, it's gonna be everything. So Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker said it on TNT. They said they felt like they saw Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and Cheryl Swoops all in one.
We'll
So
see, man.
that's a Hall of Famer, and then a soon to be Hall of Famer that's still currently playing. That's gonna have to see her.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But I think the biggest thing is
It's
she
gonna
can
be
put
proud.
cheeks in seats. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because
That
that's
part.
what the
That
league has
part.
been missing. Leagues had talent, like all those folks you mentioned, but none of those folks was filling up stadiums. But I think she can fill up a stadium.
I already told Ross, it's not a matter of if, it's just when, bro. I'm copping the jersey, bro. I'm supporting it.
That's good, man. I'll probably go see a
Getting the
game.
Cannon Card jersey, bro. I am, bro. Like, she the truth, bro. She's
Okay.
true, bro. Like you said, you just said it yourself? Like, we'll go see a game, bro.
Yeah, I would go see her. Because I'll be honest,
Getting
for
to
the
that
most part, I
point.
wouldn't want to go see a game, but I would go see her.
It's getting to the point where, like you said, it's that star power. Hey, Caitlin Clark in town.
Yeah.
It may get to that point, man. Like, yo, Caitlin Clark in town, you wanna go see her?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you need a lot more of those though in order for the WNBA to get the
Big fact.
attraction that it needs.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Because that's how the NBA generates its money, is because people pay to see players, right? Yeah, you got love for your team, but there's certain games, if you're not a season ticket holder, that you like, oh yeah, oh, Giant Town, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Like, so in order for the NBA. I think to take that next step to at least get to a level where it's what's the right word? I don't want to say respectable, but it's got to,
Monetarily.
yeah, it's
It's
a
got to be
better
able to
word than
support
that.
itself because right now, I mean, I don't think it's ever turned a profit like in 20 years.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, so to the point
and
where it can support itself, I think she can be that catalyst.
yeah, and there's been some players like DC. I think you just said it. There's been some players that you like, yeah, y'all can hoop, but like that electric, like I ain't gonna even front, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I was in the crowd of that Iowa game, which
Woo!
I don't like Iowa as it is, but if I'm in the crowd, I would have been hype as hell because I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
she even the movements again just looks different, bro. So they
yeah,
need more individuals like that in order to really catapult the WNBA to
Yeah.
where we want it to go.
yeah. Well,
Right.
consider this, man. You know, I would say Jordan changed the game because before Jordan, you didn't see athletes like that playing basketball. Like they were
Yeah.
athletic, but
Hmm.
bro, they weren't just jumping out the gym like Jordan, bro. Like that was just not normal. But then
Mhm.
he sparked a movement to where pretty much everybody is not everybody, a lot of basketball players are like athletic like Jordan. Like you have to
Yeah.
be that to make the league now. So my
Mhm.
thought is, you know, maybe when she hits the WNBA, there's girls that's going to be looking at her, young girls looking at her, and like, okay, she's the new standard to get to the league. I got to at least do a little bit of what she's doing.
She
You
Mhm.
know
already
what I'm
sold out
saying?
her camp. She got a camp this summer. She already sold out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's going to take a few years. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
Yeah.
some middle schoolers that's watching her, maybe some high schoolers that's watching her.
For
They're going to come
sure.
up. You know what I'm saying? But I think that she could be the new kind of archetype. You know what I'm saying? Because really, like
Mhm.
again, Jordan, he turned it was a big man's league before Jordan
Mhm.
came, and then he turned it into a guards league. You know what I'm saying? The two guards weren't really just balling. You don't. There weren't a whole lot of two guards just dominating the game. It was you fed the big man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Right.
fed the big man up until Jordan, and I think it could be the same thing with her. Like she gonna step up that guard play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
she could be Steph revolutionizing what we saw when Steph came in, and people was like, "What?" Because Steph and Dame are the folks we see from the logo, and she's doing it with ease
Yeah,
from the logo. Like, all right, I'm gonna come across half court, I'm gonna make you pay. So
yeah,
you can step back if you want, or even if that screen coming, and then you look to the right and try to get around that screen, she gonna pull in your face. Or what Rod said, bro, she moves faster than everybody, so she's blowing right by you.
yeah. She's quicker.
You know what I'm saying? And she's the
She's just
guard
better, bro.
in the world, in the women's world. At 6 feet, you're a forward, right? Sometimes a center at 6 feet. So
Yeah,
she's 6 feet, bringing the rock up. Your LeBrons, your Lucas. So she's a problem, bro.
yeah.
Speaking of athletes, I don't know if y'all seen that they're doing a documentary on J.R. Smith, that Bron and I'm doing a documentary on J.R. Smith and
Oh, I
his
can't wait.
transition. I'm interested to see that. But I don't think people really realize how how much hops J.R. Smith had, bro. Like I saw a
Oh, in
video
Denver? Whew.
earlier today that I forgot about where he came to the lane on George Hill with two from damn near the free throw line. It's probably top 10 of the nastiest dunks I've ever seen in my life.
Was it
Any
George
game.
Hill or was it Manu? I know
No,
he caught a
it was
body when Manu
nah,
too.
it was definitely George Hill.
Okay.
He tried to take the charge and it just nuts in the face, bro.
Yeah,
So
Jr. Oh, bro, when he was in New York, you remember he had caught an alley oop. It was a bad pass, and he caught the alley oop at his waist, and he still jackknifed and reversed that boy.
yeah, his hops was ridiculous,
I
man.
was like, bruh, like what's going on? Yeah, Jr. That's good, man. Good for him, cause he got a story. He got a story though, even from his background where he came from.
Jers.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And he was in some situations where he probably was, you know, things would have went the wrong, split second. He wouldn't be here with us.
For sure.
And he back in school doing this thing too. Like, shout out JR.
For sure.
Yeah.
So speaking of like sports and all these crazy athleticism and crazy people dominating the sports, man, to what DC said, we want to see more down the women's side and all that. In my head, I was saying we're gonna have to get a clone. gotta get the clones out. And speaking of all the cloning, that that people are saying Gucci could be cloned and all these other folks could be cloned and artificial intelligence, man.
I mean, you know who I would like to see cloned? I would like to see Michael Jordan cloned, and just see. I would like to see a
You
lot
already
of.
saw it. You already saw it though.
What are you talking about?
Ooh, okay. What are we talking about?
You already saw a Jordan clone.
Who? You're not talking about Kobe, are you?
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the
Yeah.
Black Mamba, but that was Jordan, bro. Like that.
Yeah,
man.
the moon, everything, bro.
He was
There's like
like-
a whole there's like a 15-minute YouTube of like everything Jordan did that
E-
Kobe did.
e-
bro.
But he's
even-
like a
even
he's like
what-
a poor man's. He's like a poor man's.
Nah,
Jordan, bro.
dog. They were
don't
the
do
same,
that.
bro.
He
Don't do
was,
that.
bro.
No,
Bro, look at the
don't do
MVP
that.
count. Look at the championship count. Look at
Oh,
the scoring titles count.
my
Come on,
God,
bro.
bruh.
That's the poor man's Jordan. I mean, he was great. Don't get me wrong, but if he was a clone, then Kobe should be number 2. As in, like, you know, you talking about like all-time players.
But see,
Jordan,
that-
Jordan
he's
never
not.
played. Jordan never
that's-
played with Shaq either, bro. Come on, man.
I say
I-
that. Well, I would say he's not number 2 only because he hasn't accomplished nearly as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you talking about like even clutch shots, bro, give all credit to Kobe for being willing to take the last shot, but he's not nearly as clutch as Jordan. He's not as clutch as LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are statistical facts. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I just saw that dunk too. I actually went to YouTube. I've been watching this J.R. Smith highlight reel.
Mhm.
I just saw it because I was like, let me see what Ron talking about. Ugh,
Yeah,
that was-
disrespectful, bro.
That was
He disrespectful,
disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, my bad. But he just like, bro, I love Kobe. Don't get me wrong, but it's just I do believe that, you know, ever since his untimely demise,
Mhm.
his skills have been inflated. You know, America has an infatuation with death, man. And when people pass, they, you know, folks kind of get elevated a little more than they really are. But like, bro, like what, 10 scoring titles or something like that for Jordan?
That's
Mhm.
cool, bro. But he never.
Kobe
played
ain't never
with
came
Shaq.
close to that.
Cause he
Huh?
played with Shaq. Cause he played with Shaq, bro.
That's not why, bro. He just wasn't that good.
What?
You know what I'm
great-
saying?
what-
I
Wait.
will
What-
say this too, not to cut you off,
No,
T,
go
but
ahead, go ahead.
I will say this, and I'm not the biggest Kobe fan. Respect him for sure, but I will say the competition level every like generation gets better. So I would say Kobe's competition in comparison to Jordan's was a lot better, in my opinion. Again, you had, and this came out of Kobe's mouth himself. Like, you had T-Mac who basically could do everything that Kobe could do, but was taller. So T-Mac in his prime, you had him, you had you know,
Vince.
the KGs, the Vince, the Ray Allen. You had so many guys and teams that were a lot better than the Dan Marleys and Craig Elos. You know what I mean? You see what happened to Jordan when he had to play them boys. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't hang with them boys for a minute, and till he ran and cried to David Stern and you know got all the rules changed and all that stuff. But you know, before that, there wasn't no true competition to hold him down, that I would say. Like, he couldn't get past them real boys, and then everybody else was just like, y'all kind of trash. Like you said, he was out athleting everybody at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way, bro. Like, you got to think that even Jordan took all the. You should say Jordan took most of the field goal attempts, right?
I didn't say that. He
DC.
said that.
I'm just saying you would say that, right, DC? If you looked on a.
Well, yeah, he was the shooting guard. That was his
Okay.
role. The score.
Great.
Yeah.
So, what great center did he play with?
Luke Longley.
Luke Longley, bro.
Exactly, bro. So
Bill
Kobe
Willington, bro.
was Kobe wasn't taking right. Kobe wasn't taking all the shots when he had the most dominant big man, bro. Remember, Shaq had a hell of a 3 to 4 year run as being probably the best player in the NBA, the most dominant player in the NBA, bro. A good 3 to 4 year run, bro. So he's gonna get fed the rock, bro, not Kobe.
And
So you're saying
correct.
the only reason Kobe wasn't, because we're talking about what, a 20-year
You
career.
can't lead
We're
the
talking about
league in scoring, bro. If
But
you
we're talking
try
about
to give it to the best player
We're
on
talking
the
about a
team.
20-year career, right? So you're saying for
Mhm.
20-year career, He got 10. He couldn't get as many scoring titles because he played with Shaq for what 4 or 5 years. That's what you're trying to convince us. Come
That's
on,
not
bro.
convincing, bro.
You know
Like
what I'm
you said,
saying?
look
And,
at the numbers.
oh,
Let's
by
look
the
at the
way,
numbers.
by the way, he didn't even start coming out the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
Didn't
Jordan
even
came out
there.
starting. So, like, bro, what are we talking about? I don't even
Okay.
understand the point
Well,
you're trying to
he
make.
didn't go crazy when he first came in the league. You had like Jordan came in the league just going crazy, bro.
He was rookie of the year. That's going crazy.
Did
What
he
you
lead the league
mean?
in scoring? No.
But rookie of the year, bro. If you go,
I
if
mean,
you
cool.
win rookie of the year, bro, you went crazy. Like I don't. What are we talking about? If you win rookie of the year, bro, you had a crazy year.
Yeah, amongst your peers that are rookies. But that's it, bro. That's what a rookie of the year is, bro.
Yeah, that's not going crazy. Is that what you're trying to convince us? That he didn't go
Man, that's
crazy
not
his rookie
going
year?
crazy, bro. He did enough to earn rookie of the year. Shout out to Jordan.
Yo, you wild right now, bro. Are
Like,
you? Yeah, is this mic on? Are y'all hearing this?
and what other rookies came out when he came out? Was Sam Bowie? Oh, great. So, like, come on, man. Like,
bro,
to
you're
Rod's
really
point
trying to
too,
diminish Jordan's
I'm
rookie
not
of the year right
diminishing
now,
them, bro. We're talking about, to Rod's point too, the level of competition, bro.
Wow, bro. So
He was a unicorn in his time, bro. And that's cool. Kobe was not. But that Kobe is the clone of Jordan, bro. That's the closest we've seen since Jordan said he hung it up and came back and hung it up again, bro.
Yeah, and if he's a clone, he's the poor man's version. Now we got new AI.
He's not a poor man's
but we
version.
got new AI, just like you were saying.
Who's
There's
the new AI?
now there's
Who's the
gonna
new
be
AI?
better
Who's the
clones.
new
If
AI?
we had a clone, there's gonna be a
Who's the new
better
AI?
clone. Huh?
That'd be a better clone.
Yeah, there's got to be a better clone than Kobe, bro.
Okay, Billy Guerrero, right? That was your
Well,
clone.
when I say clone,
Out
I
here
mean
on
literal.
Facebook.
When I mentioned
Like,
clone
yeah.
earlier, I meant a literal, like actual clone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
feel
because
you.
what I was
I know,
trying to say
I'm
was,
with you.
no, what I was gonna say was, I would like to see like a prime Jordan clone and just see what he would do, like in the league today. Because it's funny that
Not as
so many
dominant.
people. If you go on social media, so many people, oh, if Jordan was playing, he'd have 50.
He
But
would.
then we're also having a conversation saying, well, back when he played, the skill level wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Well, which one is it? Yeah, it can't be both.
Can't be both.
Yeah, it can't be both. That's why we need that clone, a real clone, not a poor man's clone, because we saw what the poor man clone did,
So
and that wasn't enough.
So be careful what you ask for, because like there's some things in the works that it's pretty damn scary, bro. I ain't gonna even front.
Yeah.
We all walking around here right now, man. Like, speaking, like you said, clones, artificial intelligence. There's a young lady I know on Facebook, and she kept you probably seen them on y'all pages. Anybody listening, man, like Twitter, TikTok, all these, where people are like, hey, sign up for this. I'll shoot you the link. I'll cash app you this amount of money. All you got to do is cash app me this, or all these things. There was this lady I know, like she kept doing like stories on Facebook, but she was like almost like shadow, like she was in witness protection, but it sounded just like her though. And everybody had to tell her like, yo, you think you got hacked? Because you posting all this stuff about like, yo, cash at me this, DM me that. It sounded just like her. Even her, like her figure in the silhouette shadow. Bro, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah. That's how they do it. They got my boy that worked with me. They got him on his Instagram. Like I don't know how it started, but he submitted a video for something on his page. They took the page, they took the video, they changed his words for that. Again, the same type of scam where they're trying to say, I made 50,000 in 2 hours. All you got to do is pay me like 2,000 and I'll turn into 50 or something for you, something crazy like that. And legitly, I'm like, bro, that's you. He was like, it's me, but that wasn't me. I'm like, bro, no, what do you mean that wasn't you? That's you, bro. I'm looking at you right now. That's your face. That's your voice. He said,
oh, you can see him? You can see him? Like, see him? Oh,
yeah,
that's
it was my guy Trey. It was Tracy, bro.
Oh, Trey?
Yeah, on his Instagram.
Hey, man, shout out Trey, bro, doing his thing. But, damn, man, I hope he got that cleared up, though.
So I hit him up like, bro, what you talking about, bro? And he was like, I've been hacked, bro. That ain't me. I'm like, it's you, guy. I'm looking at you like that's you.
Like,
no,
you lying to my face.
Yeah, I'm like, it's me, but it ain't me. I'm like, what do you mean it ain't you? You got a twin, bro? Like, cause that's you. sound of everything. They just retwisted the words to make it say what they wanted it to say. And they kept hitting me up too. Like they hit me in the DMs or whatever, kept hitting me up like, yo, bro, I'm waiting on you to sign up. Like talking like I'm in everything. They don't even know this dude. He don't even know who they are. So he reported it, shut it down, just going in on them, and like they stopped hitting me. But that's just a taste. Yeah, that's just a taste of what people can do. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if y'all been listening to these samples, but they have a few of them, right? There was one with Kanye, there was one with Jay,
I
there's
heard the one
one
with
with,
Jay.
yeah, like it's their voice. You know what I mean? So I can literally replicate their voice. I can make a trash ass song if I want, put it out as that. Obviously it's a lawsuit, but
For sure.
you don't know. Like you can't tell the difference. So imagine if somebody's committing a crime using that artificial intelligence voice of somebody else, and the witness just hears the voice. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's some
right.
scary stuff that can happen with all that stuff, bro. Like it's
I
getting a
mean,
little
you
nutty.
got politicians who can declare war, bro, off of AI.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
about that. Let's go
yeah.
there.
Terrorism. Yeah, it is. It is. It's scary. It's when I first saw it, I actually used the Chat GPT thing. I use it for my business, man. For we use it for marketing. We use it for like email templates, things like that. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And but you know, you don't really think about the dark side of it. Everything that Rod and
Hmm.
T that you touched on, man. It's like, you know what? As cool as it is, I just don't know if we're ready for this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Especially, when you talk about politics, T, man, that's scary. Like, I mean, we just had a president that had an incredibly casual relationship with the truth. And now, and I'm talking about, well, you got Biden,
Talking
but
about DT.
yeah, I mean, blatant with it. I mean, at least when politicians lied before, they were like semi believable. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of, they just like, bro, Trump will like slap you in the face and then say he didn't do it. Like, bro, like it's still stinging. You're standing right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that wasn't me.
He's like,
But
Daryl is the win.
yeah, yeah, like he'll anyway. But like in this particular this political climate that we're in, where there's so much misinformation with no AI and stuff is, people will get duped and whatnot. When you add
Hmm.
the AI factor into it, man, I don't know. That is really concerning. It's
Yeah.
really concerning.
Yeah, man. It definitely is. And we're trending that way, not only with the robots and stuff, but everything is leaning towards mixed, what are they calling it, mixed use reality. I think that's what it's called, when it's combining virtual plus augmented reality. Then you throw in artificial intelligence, and technology is a powerful tool, bro, and we still trying to figure out how to use it and how to best utilize it. But it's scary from even that cybercrime world that you were just alluding to. The things that people way smarter than us can tap into. You know what I mean? Not even saying like uh just standard criminals. We're talking about like best of the best hackers that can do all types of stuff with technology that none of us, our brains can't even process, right? That's the
Right.
biggest part that concerns me with us moving to this new reality. And then on top of that, it's going to kind of minimize the use of just being a normal human being, bro. Like, I don't know.
What was that, Demolition Man?
Yep.
We talked about that. We laughed about that. And he's like, I prefer the real thing, but here we are.
Yeah.
We're
Oh
going into
yeah.
this world. Going to this world where everything is AI, man. And I hate to scare y'all because DC, man, you made me jump down a rabbit hole. When you was talking about Chat GPT
Oh
with
yeah.
me and Rod on the text, man, and for our listeners, man. So I jumped down that rabbit hole. I was going more on Chat GPT and I was reading more about the dark things, along with also artificial intelligence that a lot of people are using to scheme and hack in that dark web. You know, and I want to share this information because it was, an article came out a week ago. Um, and I'll send it to y'all. So when you're traveling now in airports, when you sit down in your seat, they got that little charging port, like that little
Mm-hmm.
box. Those are being hacked now a lot. So
Yo.
when you charge your phone up, it's connecting to the server to wherever that hacker is. And so, like, I'll send y'all the video. It was a guy from 60 Minutes. When was like, hey, I'm gonna plug up. I'm gonna just go to this airport. So they had a hacker. He hacked the box. My man plugged up at the airport, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I see your pictures of this. I know your wife name, your credit card number. You just sent the text message to your wife about what's for dinner. All of that, bro. All of that, bro.
Yeah.
So best thing is, the best advice is, you're traveling, man, get you some those travel sticks.
Yeah.
Portable joints you just want to charge real quick in the airport.
Yeah.
Do that. I got to travel. I travel, man, in the corporate world, man. I'm like, man, next time I travel, man, I'm taking me one of these travel sticks. I'm about to go to Five Below, grab me one of them little portable boys, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been on my brain, bro. Bro, you got me, like, DC. You really got me going crazy last night, man. I was in the, I jumped down the rabbit hole, bro, and I was like, wait, what is this? I was like, I want to share it with the fellas and anybody who listening, man. Like, and I'm not saying all airports are, but the fact is that it was done in one spot don't mean it can't be done elsewhere. So, like, just all be mindful.
Yes. And
Scary,
speaking
though.
of, very scary, bros. But speaking of samples, that Jay-Z joint was crazy, and the Kanye joint was crazy. But I think DC Offline, I think it was a couple weeks ago, you were asking about what's too soon to make a sample. And I think, was it you, T, that said back in the 90s or something, they didn't, or maybe it was vice versa. Am I confusing it?
No. Yeah. So I know DC was like, when is it too soon? Because it was that Melly Mel going crazy, just talking crazy. I ain't gonna even go there.
Yeah,
But
we
he
ain't
was
gonna
just
get
talking
that guy
about,
attention.
yeah. So that's why I was like, I ain't gonna go there.
Shout out to the 80s.
Yeah, it was Melly Mel, but it was a producer though. It was a Ninth Wonder, maybe.
Yeah,
I think it was Ninth Wonder. He basically, like, he was mad that, like, a song might have came out a couple years ago and they sampling it and putting it back out. And he was like, man, these kids different. I'm like, bro, they've been doing that since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that for a long time. Bro, Eminem did it. It was like the biggest song ever. Stan.
With Dido.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not remember her name. But no, I was
Is it Dido? I've been calling her Dido all this time. Is Dido?
Yeah, it's Dido, bro.
Yeah.
No, she's European.
Her name has been Dido.
You got the umlaut over the I, bro. So
shout out to Dido.
Hey, yeah.
I did not know that, bro.
And you still said her name wrong, bro. No disrespectful, bro.
Her name is Dido now, bro.
It's not.
Shout out to Dido.
Yeah.
And you lived in Europe.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to her, but I ain't never heard of her until Stan.
You seen the umlauts, bro, the two dots.
Bro, you think I would not pay it? Bro, I'm just like everybody else. Wasn't nobody paying attention to that. I was just singing along to the song, bro.
For sure. Yeah. But you're right. You're right. In the 80s, yes, they didn't sample. They was coming up with their original stuff. But just like we talked about,
they did sample in the 80s. What are you talking about? Express yourself.
Yeah.
I stand corrected, bro.
Run DMC. Rock this way.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Wasn't that collab with Aerosmith?
It was a sample
first. Yeah, they did it.
Yeah, and then they Guns N' Roses basically co-signed it.
So, man, I'm gonna just shut the hell up and just sit back and not defend the 80s. Shout out the 80s. Yeah, but no, man, I just think, like, samples is what it is, bro. I think if you just don't mess it up, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm gonna compare y'all two, because y'all taller than me. But if you say, hey, DC, man, that's a dope coat, bro. You think I can rock that? You know, that one coat that you wore at that party, right? I might want to try it out. Don't mess it up. You give it back to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess it up. And then, so if you're gonna do a sample, don't ruin it. That's my take on that. Just don't ruin it. Man.
But it might be cold to somebody else. Like someone's with a different ear might hear it a little bit differently.
That's true. That's true.
That part.
I mean, because there are some samples out there that I didn't even like the original, but then I hear how somebody flipped it, like a Hit Boy or somebody flipped it, and I'm like, damn, that's rock. And it made me go back. Like even Prison song, when I'm gonna go to DC's boy, that Future, that Percocet. Molly Percocet. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
when I heard that, I had to
Mask
go
Off.
back and listen to the original set. Now, obviously, the prison song for me don't do it for
Oh,
me
yeah.
like that, but I had to go back and listen to it because I'm like, man, where they flip this sample from? And the way that whoever produced that track did that, and I'm not the biggest Future fan, but whoever produced that track,
I think it was
like,
Metro Boomin. I think.
Yeah, Metro.
like that's Metro song from here on out, bro. Like, prison song, what is that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
who cares about that? You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's very rare, I think, that the sample outdoes the original. And to your point, it really is about perspective, bro. Because I'm thinking back when I was younger, Death Row. When Death Row came out, they heavily sampled Funkadelics, Parliament, George
Heavily.
Clinton. Like that was their
Mhm.
whole. They just basically took his albums and flipped them all.
Right.
Now my mom she grew up on Funkadelics. Like to this day, she still plays Atomic
Yeah,
Dog like
same
all the
thing.
time.
All our OGs, and they hated it.
Yeah,
Our
and
OGs
that's the thing. And I'm
hated it.
like, man, mom, you just old generation. This is hot, woo woo woo. But now, when I hear my songs sampled, some of them are pretty cool, but a lot of times I'll be like, man, you should have left that alone.
Mhm.
Case in point, Hot in Here, Nelly. They did the
I knew you
it's
was gonna
getting,
go there.
and then you got the Busted Challenge, which was like a TikTok sensation maybe a year or so ago. Bro, I thought that thing was garbage. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, the kids love it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing you could say Billie Eilish, that dude, he flipped
Oh
the
yeah,
Nori
with the
song.
Nori. Yeah.
Yeah, like, but the kids
That's
love
trash
it.
too.
But see, and that's the thing.
And yeah, I was gonna say,
That's
yeah,
the
there it
same
is,
thing
bro.
my mom said about Death Row. But now
Yeah.
we saying the same thing about. I don't even know who the dude is that did that song.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just like it's that generational thing.
Mhm.
But there are some times where they do it right, like Quavo and Takeoff. They did the So Fresh So Clean beat.
Yeah, they
And
did.
I thought they killed it. Now,
They
granted,
killed
it ain't as good
Party
as
all the
Outkast.
time. No, it ain't good as Outkast, but they did it justice. They didn't mess
They
it
did
up.
it
It was
justice.
good. It was a good cover. That Party all the time. That shit hard.
Yeah.
That Party all the time is hard, bro. That
Yeah.
Quavo, that's hard. You know what I mean? And I was thinking like our old heads were like, nah,
Yeah,
they
and
messed
even
up
more,
Rick James. No, man.
And,
They did.
bro.
well, the original Party all the time is not.
Eddie.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that song. Not like I ever played that song in life.
Nah, I
So
mean, I wasn't trying to rap.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. But even more recently, I don't know if y'all listened to that DJ Drama album, but they sampled the Essence. The Locks is a Locks on Locks produced by Alchemist,
mhm.
and
And
it's basically-
Trillville.
yeah, there's some cut with the mattress squeaking,
Mhm.
and they
Mhm.
sampled both of those, and like I thought they was all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, because when I hear it, I hear the original, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
the original's better. Nuck If You Buck, that got sampled. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like, hey,
Yeah, it was
leave
alright,
that
bro.
alone.
Like Nuck,
and-
Nuck is a bug. You gotta just leave that there.
Well,
Yeah.
which one? What was Nuck If You Buck the song that had the same beat as another song out at that time?
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't.
Juju. It was Juju on that beat.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's what it
yeah,
was.
okay, that's what it
Mhm.
was. But it was a song. No, you know what it was? It was that Juicy J, that Bands and Make 'Em Dance, and Rihanna had to Throw It Up. That was damn near the
Yeah,
same
they were
song.
basically the same song.
Hey, that
Yep.
was good though.
You're right. I forgot about that.
That was
bro.
man, good call, right?
Yeah, that's a real good because Juicy
I
J came
can't-
out
I can't
first, and
unhear it
Rihanna
now.
basically remixed it a few months later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, that's ooh.
Hey,
that's a good one.
but how you pay homage though? Juicy was on that remix though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the remix.
Juicy was on that remix though.
Yeah, and that's why, bro. I be like, you know what? As I get older and I come in that kind of old head status, bro, I say leave the kids alone, man. Like all this, back in my day, bro, you're sounding real hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? People been jacking samples since
we got
day
yelled
one.
at for it, and now we doing the same thing. So
Exactly. You know, get off my porch. Like I do not want to be the get off my porch old man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be like Uncle Snoop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Uncle Snoop, he embraces the youth. He's not necessarily co-signing everything, but he's
let
not
them
hating
live.
either. Yeah, he let them live. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
everybody rock with Uncle Snoop. You know, young and old.
But that's how it should be. And I think we're the only, I'm not gonna say the only, but you know, we're the hip hop culture is one of the biggest generations that fall victim to that. They're saying, "Oh man, this ain't how it was back in my day, so I don't even give it a shot." Like again, some of the stuff is just not for me. I'm not an NBA young boy dude.
Right.
I'm
Me
not. I'm
neither.
not. I'm not any of the hottest guys out here. I might give Dirk a spin or two, but it's not like something that's going to be constantly in rotation. But I respect them. You know what I mean? They do their craft. They might make a slap here and there that I might bob to, but I ain't gonna hate on them. Let them do their thing, because eventually things are going to like continue to evolutionize. I hope so. Let them live.
Right. Yeah. But just think about this though. Like at some point, Young Thug is gonna be considered an oldie.
Right.
And our children are gonna be like, well, back in our day, you could actually understand what they're saying. Good and well, don't nobody know what the hell Young Thug is saying in
Yeah.
his bars. And so it's like what's next? Like after a while, they just gonna stop saying words and they just gonna make
It's gonna be
random
like
sounds and
So-
stuff.
that Jack Harlow Doritos commercial. They're gonna be on those
Yeah.
triangles, going crazy.
So you know something I just thought about when you said that is it's crazy to think though, but Kanye West, yay, himself is a bigger artist than Jay. He might be a bigger artist than Nas. He's a bigger artist than like a lot of the people that we consider great. When you think about it, Kanye West has touched more generations, and there are more consistent people that will say I rock with Kanye than they do with Jay or Nas. Maybe more so Jay. I don't know. I think Jay get hate on more than Nas do. Big,
No, they
Pac.
said they was inspired. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. And I was listening to um the graduation, like speaking of samples, right? I was listening to not graduation, college dropout yesterday actually. And he might be one of the best sample producer slash artists. I'm hesitant on saying that. This is probably recency bias, but that I'm thinking of, he's probably the best person when it came to samples and how he flipped them. You know what I mean? Like certain samples, even a PYT little portion of I don't even
Yeah.
know what that sound is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how the hell did you catch that and decide to put that into a beat? You know what I mean? Like, genius,
Yeah.
bro.
Built
No,
different,
I
bro. I would
agree.
say
Kanye's the
him and
best.
Timberland, and I don't know how they find half a second of a sound, and then it's a whole song. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I like Timbaland personally as a producer better than Kanye, but
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
Ye, but you cannot deny. I would say Ye is the best sampler of all time, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's that
that's fair.
close.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think because
fair.
like samples, like he'll have like 3 samples in a song, and you won't even know it.
Is he
Yeah.
at the table by himself? He in the room, but he's at
Now
the
there's other
table
people
by
in the
himself.
room. There's other
Yeah.
But
people
is
that
he
sit
at
at
the
the table, but
table by
he's at the
himself?
he's at the head of the table. But
Oh yeah. Yeah.
there's other people in the table. I mean, I think Alchemist. I love Alchemist.
Alchemist is dope, but
Yeah.
he's not popular.
I gotta
Alchemist
say,
is
I got put Pharrell on at that table with him.
As far as sampling or
he
just
don't really
producing,
sample though.
because he don't really
He
sample
don't
like
really
that.
sample like
Yeah,
that.
but when he do, he don't miss.
I will say Hit Boy is up there, and Hit Boy is a prodigy, yeah. But I would say Hit Boy is up there.
I don't.
See,
He.
I feel like it's too
I
soon.
want.
For
I
Hit
want
Boy.
more. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Not yet. But yeah, I'm not
Mm,
gonna disagree with his talent. But not yet. I just want to see
yeah,
more. You know what I
yeah. I just
mean?
want to see a little more, but I think he's definitely on his way for
Yeah.
sure. I think he's definitely on the way. I'm trying to think who else, man. Now you got me thinking, bro. You know
He
what's crazy?
he
I would actually maybe put Metro Boomin up there, bro. A lot of his songs
Mm,
have samples in them.
yeah.
a
Metro
You know what I'm
lot.
Boomin.
saying?
A lot.
Yeah,
The Heat makers used to, and they don't make a lot anymore, at least that I know of, but they had a stretch of it's more sped up samples with that
yeah. The
whole
Chipmunk
dipset
Soul.
movement. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
But that whole diplomatic immunity album verse and that whole dipset movement was all Heat makers where they put that sped up soul samples.
Yeah,
Uh Primo.
Hey,
Now
Primo.
Oh my gosh! How do we not
I-
say Primo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
he
yeah.
at the
You just
table.
gotta,
The
yeah,
reason why I say is
easily.
I think the table's
He's
pretty
the
small
godfather
right
of it.
now. There's some folks in the room, but I think the table pretty small. I know Ye got a chair. I would say
He's at the head of the table.
Timberland got a chair.
I don't think Timberland sampled though, does he? Not
Yeah, he
really.
do.
I wouldn't
Samples
put him
like
on
a
the table
mug,
at the
bro.
table for sample, like for just producing, yes.
No, sampling.
Creative, yes, but just like we're just talking about sampling. I don't think
So
I would put him up there.
Primo and Ye ain't no other chairs getting pulled up yet. Oh, what about 40? 40 samples a lot.
He does.
He does.
He does.
And you know what? They've been around since what 08, 09, something like that.
Yeah.
So
I'll give him a chair.
I'll give him a chair. I'll give him a chair. Yeah, that's a good one right there. I ain't think about 40.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Like, cause when you say Primo, I'm like, yeah, shame on us. I'm slapping my hand.
Yeah,
Shame
me
on
too.
us.
I don't know how. Like, and bro, I love Primo. Like, I love '90s hip hop. I love the Primo sound, bro. So I don't know what I was thinking. With that one.
So you got Primo, Ye, and 40, and then I guess all the other chairs are still stacked up in a corner somewhere. But there's some folks still standing in the room, but they ain't got to see that table yet.
So are we talking just like popular producers? Because honestly, I would put Alchemist there, but I do know not everybody knows Alchemist.
Yeah, not everybody knows, but Alchemist is. But you know, I'm an Alchemist, Griselda junkie, bro. Like his beats are. I just listened to Larry June. Was that Friday you sent it?
I ain't listened to that yet. Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah. Not a lot of people
Larry
like
June. Bro, I didn't spend that thing about 3 times, but maybe 4.
But not a lot of people can listen to Larry June. Him and Boldy James are like the same type of sound. It's very monotone. Not a lot of people can listen to it, but to me, it's crazy, like dope. Yeah, I mean, I would put Alchemist up there, but again, that's just from me being of the culture. So I know.
Just Blaze. What about Blaze?
He had a run.
Yeah, I feel like he had a run. I would put Ninth Wonder. If you say him, I would put Ninth Wonder above.
I knew you was gonna say that, DC. That's why I gaslit you because you're gonna say Ninth Wonder. Then what about Swiss?
I would not put him at the table. He's not really known. I mean, he has sampled, but he's known for making original beats. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's one. I don't know. I'm gonna throw this out there to see what y'all think. Juicy J and DJ Paul, like 3-6, they use a lot of samples, bro, in their music.
I love DJ Paul, bro. I love DJ Paul, dog.
Like, bro, but anytime anything 3-6 comes out, I'm gonna listen to it, but it doesn't matter what it is, bro. Like, I'm a huge 3-6 fan.
And they did a lot of Funkadelic sampling as well. DJ Paul did.
They do a lot of sampling. Like, you know, you don't. A lot of times you think samples, you think in kind of New York, you know, maybe Detroit, you know, that area, Midwest. You don't really think of like down south in terms of sampling usually, but 3-6, almost all their songs, like I would say 70% of their songs got sampled. A lot. Yeah.
How much money I got? A lot.
That's
just what coming to mind.
That's all we kept saying, but
it was crazy. I was thinking about Stay Fly when they did the song with
that's all I can hear.
They brought MJG.
One of the dopest. That's one of the dopest beats ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And that was DJ Paul. DJ Paul went to that crate. Got some old vinyls.
And the song with Outkast and UGK.
Yes. International Players.
Yep, International Players Anthem. They produced that too. Sample.
Yeah.
I think they deserve a seat. I know they're different people, but they kind of do a lot of co-producing, so I kind of lump them together.
Yeah.
But I think they deserve a seat at the table, bro. I might be biased, but
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, the young cat, like you said, just like Hit Boy, your boy ATL Jacob, that dude be sampling like crazy, dog. He do a lot for Future, but ATL Jacob be going crazy.
Yeah,
with those samples too.
Yeah, he does. I think he can come to the room, but I don't think he got to stand up.
Okay. That's fair. Oh, no, I'm saying, he young, bro. He a young bull. So I'm like, man, this dude be sampling a lot. And we could put him in there. He samples like something that just came out a month ago, a year ago. He'll take that thing and flip it.
Yeah. 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 That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I know. Have y'all listened to somebody else just put out an album? Black. Uh,
Yeah.
he just put
Six,
out the
six, 6 lakh.
yeah 6 lakh. I was like, what? Since I have a lover, he sounds like in a brighter place. The music, like, because his music is kind of depressing a little bit. Well,
Mm.
but I mean, at least to me anyway. But this one was it was all right. You know, bro. Black can't sing, man, and I know that's not like his bag.
He harmonizes.
Yeah, I guess.
Him
I
and you
guess.
know, him and
Bryson
uh
Tiller.
nah,
Nah,
yeah, him too.
Bryson
Him,
Tiller better
him,
though.
him too. But him and Blast are similar to me.
Oh yeah, that's
Blast is just more of a West Coast version.
BLXST for those who.
Yeah.
I like Blast. I like
I
them
like
both.
Blast.
Yeah,
Bro,
Blast.
yeah, I'll rock with him.
I like them both. I think Six Lakh.
And yeah, 6 lakh. People who be
I think
who be reading it.
Yeah.
that still throws me off why he does that. But I think Black has dropped some dope stuff in the past, and I never took him as a true singer. Like it's just more of again like that Bryson Tiller. Like I'm harmonizing a bit. I even saw a video of uh Thug and Black having a battle rap against each other, and I'm like, well, this dude sound like a rapper, bro. I'm like, that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's just more harmonized. Not even harmonized. It's just his voice. Like his voice sounds like that. So it's almost like he's stretching his words out a bit on the track and just talking to us.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. And see, I don't know. I like actual singing.
You
know
can't
what
get
I'm saying?
jiggy with it.
Not really, bro. Like, so he put out a couple projects that I did like. East Atlanta Love Letter. I thought that was dope.
Mm.
Oh,
That was the one where
that's
he's
his
like
best project.
on the cover. He was like recording. I think he's holding his baby in the kitchen while
That's his
recording or
best.
something.
That's his best project, bro. I'm
Yeah.
standing on that.
That was dope. And then I also like the 6-piece Hot. It came out like I think around COVID time. It was like a little short little EP, and those are pretty straight. But I didn't like his debut album, bro. I know a lot of people was like that's really what put him on his debut. The one where I think he was like,
They think Free Black.
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
loved it. I was like one of the few that was like, bro, why is he popular? I hope this isn't a thing, you know, because usually, you know, it's a copycat league. You know what I'm saying? One person's popular, you start to see a bunch of clones come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, please don't let this be the future R&B. But yeah, I was hoping Division would be the future of R&B. Like, I think people who know him rock with him. He has a cult following, but he's never really just popped. And I'm thinking he probably never will.
Nah,
you know, he's gonna be like a B-list, almost like Tank. Like I like Tank a lot, but Tank never really took it to that level where he could do like a basketball arena. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah, I always thought he was one hit away from being like huge, but it just never happened. And I think that's where Division's gonna land too, unfortunately.
I think he was more of Tank had more of a writing credibility. You know what I mean? He got a lot of songs that are popular that he wrote, but the music making
people
himself.
don't talk about it either, man. People don't talk about it.
Yeah, very understated. He wrote on a lot of songs and he sang on a lot of songs. Like he did a lot of background vocals, harmonizing. He's on a lot of R&B albums. A lot. I'm talking Janet Jackson. I'm talking Jill Scott. I mean,
he told a story about the Janet one. Like he wrote the song, and then they was like, "No, you just got to do background vocals on it."
Yeah,
they're like, "It's too good for you to be singing on it, bro."
Yeah,
bro, you not finna. You know, it's the name of this game, bro. You're not finna come in here and think you about to outshine the star.
Yeah. Well, then also sometimes if you don't have the star power, bro, it's just certain names can make it pop. You know what? You know who I'm gonna say?
Yeah, no. He said it happened to him twice. No, well, I thought you were gonna say Beyonce, but he said
I was gonna say Rihanna. Rihanna took
Beyonce.
that song. Y'all know she can't. That Black Panther song was whack.
Come on, bro, dog.
hey, you love that. You love that performance on the Oscars.
That's why he
the
still
performance was dope. I'm gonna always give credit where it's due, and that performance was dope. The song was pretty bad overall, but if I had seen that performance before I've been hearing the song for like a year, it might have changed my view of the song because that performance was dope. I got to give credit where it's due.
Man, leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone, dog.
But that her star power pushed that song because that song was not that great. But anyway, what you gonna say? I thought that's what you was gonna say, T. I like, well,
but yeah, I thought you were gonna bring up Beyonce with that star power. But yeah, Tank said that happened to him twice, Janet and Beyonce. He wrote it and was like, "Yo, I'm about to record this." And they was like, you can do background on it, but we gonna get this one.
Yeah, well, allegedly, Beyonce pulled rank on Future, "Drunk in Love." That was actually Future's song called "Good Morning," and he wrote it and sang it or whatever. And then somehow it got to Beyonce. He's just like, "Nah, I need that," and it became "Drunk in Love."
But then Future wrote Sierra's biggest hit.
What was that?
Well, I guess it wasn't her biggest. It was one of her bigger hits. The Body Party, is that what it's called?
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Yeah, and the more and more I learn more about Future, bro, I give him credit, bro. He and of course he's been in the dungeon, so he's been surrounded by great minds. But he's taken everything and whatever conversations are happening in the dungeon, he's taken everything and applied his own sauce to it. And he that dude, bro. Because when I heard about that 2 Rod, bro, he in his bag with his pen, bro.
Future is elite, bro.
Now, does he be saying mind-blowing lyricism? No, but for our R&B side of the fence, he in his bag with his pen.
I gotta disagree, bro. Future got bars, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not sitting here and say he's Jay. I'm not saying he's Lil Wayne, but he is not as trash lyrically as people say. I think he can say some off the wall stuff that don't always make sense. Yes, that's true.
Does that often?
I think honestly, I believe that some of his lyrics go over people's heads more than they give credit for. I can't think of any specific bars. Maybe next episode I'm gonna do my homework. I'll come back and I'll give y'all something. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say he's just gonna get. He don't have a whole lot of quotables. I can't really think of off the top of my head. But, bruh, like the man got bars. Is all I'm saying. The man. It's not like because you got some rappers who just know how to pick a good beat. They know how to come up with a good hook, good melody. And that's all that really matters. And I feel like Future kind of gets lumped in that category of it doesn't matter what he's saying. He just picked a good beat. He knows how to harmonize and come up with a good melody. And that's it. It doesn't matter what he's saying. And he does have music like that. But he got some underrated bars, bro. That's all I'm saying. He got underrated bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come back. I'm going to get my ish together. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to school y'all, man. I'm going to school y'all on Future, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it's better than that line you told us, bro.
You was gonna say.
I was waiting on it too. Hey, I'm rubbing my legs like, come on, Rob. Get in the game. Hit this jump shot.
Because that is not the convincing factor. That one right there,
bro. But you know what?
And you tried to convince us, bro.
But that thing was hard though, bro. Like, granted, it's not mind-boggling lyricism. But bruh, if you find yourself in a club or someplace and that comes on, I guarantee you, if the DJ stop, everybody in the building is going to say
bravado,
the bars.
Bro. He has bravado with his words, man. I don't think it's just the lyrics, bro. He has a bravado, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. It'd be some stuff Future says is regular, but how he say it come off dope. This is bravado.
Yeah.
He has a unique voice. I think that helps him.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a unique voice. Yeah, he's got a unique voice, man. Future for president, bro. You know what I'm saying? Future for president, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, bro. Everybody can run now. Like, this is the world we in, bro.
That's a fact. But I do think when it's all said and done, bro, you got to mention him among the greats. You know what I'm saying? Great rappers, maybe not great lyricists. I'm not gonna call him the greatest lyricist. I'm just saying he's better than people give him credit for. But
he has his own lane. I can't.
We'll circle back though, see if he top 20 because he's an OG now. We talking about lyrics. We'll see if he top 20. We're gonna circle back on that.
Top 20 lyricists, like all time.
Yeah, I mean he an OG now, so we gotta lump him in there. Bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
OG.
lie. I probably wouldn't put him top 20. All time. I mean, because you're talking about from the 80s up through today. Bro. You know,
he an OG now. Future is an OG now.
Yeah, I mean, I would put him above LL though, honestly.
Nah, don't go
Yeah,
there.
I would put him above LL, man. Actually,
You've
no,
been
I don't know if I
you about
would.
to,
I
you've
take
been
that
on
back.
that. You've been
I take
smoking
that
that
back.
Wiz Khalifa today, huh? That Khalifa Kush. On that
No, I'm gonna take
Khalifa
that back. I'm
Kush.
gonna recant that one, bro. I'm gonna edit that part out. No, I ain't gonna put him over LL.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't
Because
gonna
I'm
put
about
him
to say
over LL.
Future either 39 or 40, bro. So he OG now. He's in there with the Waynes. He's in there with the Jays.
Yeah,
Nah, he's OG now, bro. He with us, bro. He status like us now.
yeah.
So it's time, bro. If we want to put him on that list, we can talk about it. We'll circle back, but I'm just
I,
wanting to bring that out there, bro. Because like,
I don't listen to him enough to put him on or off the list. To be honest with you, so DC had to convince me with something different from
we're gonna
that
have to hear
car
some
ride.
names. We're gonna have to hear some names. We're gonna have to hear some names.
Yeah, we got there. Here's some names. I ain't gonna put him above LL, but man, bro, I'm telling you, down here, bro, he is bigger than Jay-Z, dog.
He
You know
is.
what I'm
We
saying?
agree. Yeah, he walking. I think you said it. He walking on water in Georgia, bro. Easy.
Yeah, I say throughout the South, but yeah, definitely. I mean, he owns. That's his state, Atlanta. He is Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He is the Godfather. But I would say just throughout the whole South, bro. Like Future, bro. Like I just think there's a lot of bias, like New York bias, when it comes to his style of music. You know what I'm saying?
But if we came up with a top 20 list, it's gonna be mixed, bro. We're gonna have some West Coast, we're gonna have some East Coast, we're gonna have some down south. We're gonna have
Yeah.
it's gonna be a nice little melting pot. I don't think he
Yeah.
on that 20 though.
I don't put. I ain't gonna lie. I probably wouldn't put him in that 20. I mean, you got 3 Stacks, you
Yeah.
got Jay, you got Nas, you got Jadakiss, you
Weezy.
got oh my gosh, you got Wayne, you got. I would put Ross up there.
Fa-
What
Fab.
about Pace? Fab.
Fab, yeah. There's too many.
Kendrick Cole. Like
Yeah,
I
Kendrick,
mean,
yeah.
go on.
So
now.
I'm not considering like say he's top 20. I'm just saying he is better than
Royce.
people give.
I keep going. We keep going,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Royce M.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He not there though. He not there.
yeah. You know, who people that a lot of people like that I never understood. DJ Quick, bro. DJ Quick has a cult following. And I never liked his music, bro.
So there's Too Short.
But I'll rock with Too Short before I rock with DJ
It's the
Quick.
bravado. It's the bravado with Too Short.
But like DJ, it's just like it's like people like bro. People who love DJ Quick will kill for DJ Quick, bro. Like his fan base is insane. Like they're like, listen to this beat. It's like what? This is what got you rocking. I don't know. I never got it, bro. Like, hey, shout out to that man because you know he's definitely one of the pioneers and
He
whatnot.
OG, bro, out there though.
But
So
I
that's
just
why,
never
too.
understood like how he was as popular as he was. You know, and E40.
I think
like E40 is
yeah,
like what? Like you just be making up stuff. I don't like know what he's talking about. You know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
but quick, I think outside of the music industry too. You know what I'm saying? They move different. Like him and Easy, they move different before the music.
Oh well, you know. Oh yeah, DJ Quick
there's a-
certified.
So there's a respect
DJ Quick
there.
is certified.
So you gotta understand there's a respect there too before he walked in the booth.
Yeah, but I mean, even just like the music, people just really
Yeah.
like it. I never got it. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
that's
understand.
they
like, why
that's they
people like
OG
this.
though. That's they OG though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's they OG, bro. Whether music or not.
Yeah.
You gonna put some respect on his name. I'm not saying you, DC. It's just music or
Yeah.
not, bro. This is just what it is, bro.
Yeah,
The way the
yeah.
cookie crumbles, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you take it back to rap. Let's Blade Icewood, bro. He was in the streets, bro. Heavy. I wish he would have, learning more about it. He could have made an easy turn. He would have been out here making millions, bro. He probably would have had labels, the corporate IQ. He had a corporate IQ, so he would have been killing it. But whether you like Blade music or not, bro, you gotta put respect on his name.
But see,
Yeah,
I think
it
the
is.
difference between a Blade and a DJ Quick is, I mean, outside of the region, I don't know if a lot of people know about
Right?
about
Yeah,
Blade.
outside
Mhm.
of
But
that,
like
yeah.
people rock with DJ Quick's music, like
Mhm.
regardless of his past or what have you. Like this man has a solid music fan base beyond the lifestyle. That's what I'm referring
Now
to.
he did make some good stuff for like the R&B side though, like Tony Tone. Like he was producing some good stuff, bro. Like
Yeah. He did have a smooth kind of touch
yeah,
to it.
bro. Like you
Mhm.
can't ignore that because Tony Tone has some bangers, bro.
Yeah,
And
honestly, I forgot
DJ
about
Quick,
Tony.
yeah,
he did a lot.
and
He did a lot
DJ
of
Quick
stuff with
was
them.
on the boards, bro.
Mhm.
Like got respected. Might not been like that sound, you know what I'm saying? You know, that sound that he's like, oh man, I'm gonna remember this forever. But
Yeah, they say he ghost produced some stuff for Dr. Dre. I don't know if it's ever been, I don't know, proven. Or I guess you can't really prove somebody ghost produced something, but allegedly he ghost produced a lot of stuff for Dr. Dre.
them two gonna take it to their grave, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been vocal about it. No, he's been vocal, but Dre has never really addressed it. You know what I'm saying? No, they actually had like a little bit of a feud for a while, over Quick not really getting credit for his contributions. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a big thing for a minute. Like even like he went on social media maybe a year or so ago, like he got like a royalty check from Death Row, and it was like, I don't know, like $100, something like that, and he burned the check on his Instagram live because he's like, man, this is like an insult to all the work I've done. I should be getting more money than this, like as far as royalties. So
yeah, bro. He produced a few tracks on All Eyes on Me. Google is your friend. So DJ Quick did his thing, bro. All Eyes on Me is probably Tupac's best joint, arguably.
Yeah, what's crazy is I always thought that album was a little overrated. Yeah, man. I mean, like honestly, to me, his best album was Me Against the World when he came out with a year prior.
I mean, that's fair, but I says people gonna argue that All Eyes on Me is. That's why I say arguably.
Yeah, I mean, because it was the most popular. I mean, it was the album that that's really what put him like into superstardom. California Love, and everything that was on that album. Mm-hmm. But me personally, bro, Me Against the World, that was a dope ass album, bro. Yep. And it was better. It was better than All Eyes on Me. I think All Eyes on Me had too many songs. Fair? Like it was a double album, and it's hard to make a really good double album.
He been doing this thing, bro. There's a lot of stuff that we've been listening to, bro. He Black Album, Justify My Thug. Speaking of samples, Madonna.
He did Justify My Thug?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
He did. He produced Chingy Jackpot, bro. That's crazy.
Now I don't remember Jackpot. I don't remember.
Yeah, that album, Chingy.
I ain't never listened to Chingy album a day in my life. Dog.
Never.
Oh man.
Yeah, outside of the singles, like I couldn't. I know Right There.
And I did not like that song.
I never liked that song either, bro.
I like the one with Jason Weaver though, bro.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Call Away. That was dope.
Ooh, shout out Jason Weaver.
And I think he had Rudy in the music video.
Yeah.
Rudy Huxtable.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Shout out Rudy. Yeah, DJ Quick produced some stuff for Maroon 5.
Oh wow!
I'm just gonna leave that there, man.
All right, let me put some respect on DJ Quick's name,
yeah,
man. My bad, Quick.
Because I didn't even know that either. I'm like, damn, bro, you okay, bro? Shout out. He out here, dog. He out here.
Yeah, my bad, Quick. My fault, bro. Let me fall back.
So shout out him, man. So, man. Definitely enjoy talking to y'all as always, bro. I love to get the music stuff because we ain't hit on that in a minute, bro. To get that off our chest, man.
Talk about I love that music, bro.
But and talking about this crazy AI world, man. I mean, it could be another Get Right podcast. It could be 3 of us talking about Cash App Us. How crazy is that?
I know, right?
How crazy is that? And earlier, y'all probably heard me call DC Billy Guerrero because we had to put a stop to that shit. My man getting catfished out here.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, they straight stole my pictures, bro.
They stole all your recent photos. I'm like, no. What's going on, man?
Bro, that's wild, dog.
And he hit me up with the yo. I'm like, all right, who's Billy Guerrero? I clicked on it, bro. All your photos. I'm like, nah,
man, that is wild, bro.
So, I mean, but that's the world we in now. How crazy is that, bro?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
My man had the whole profile, had a whole bunch of photos, locations that he was at eating. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Bro, it's whack.
So, yeah, man, like all that stuff is whack, man. But be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's from me, from Rod, from DC, man. Be safe, man. And yeah, man, y'all traveling soon, man. Yeah, get y'all the little travel sticks, bro. They got them at $5 below.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that because I will be traveling here very soon. And that's got my wheels turning, man. So
Bro, I
definitely
had my
appreciate that.
wheels turning.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this about, bro? Like, I ain't rocking with this. I was like, I'm just gonna pull my laptop out and just plug my USB into my laptop, dog. And just use my
Yeah.
laptop as a brick. Cause, bro, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here, man. But as always, man, you know, this is what it is, Rod. You know, you gotta take us home, man. What's the tip? Cause we in April.
All right, I would say let your preparation protect your productivity.
All right. Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire, man. So,
Yeah.
man,
Ron
as
always
always,
coming
man,
through with the words.
man, all day, every day, man. I love it, man. It's all love, man, from us, man, and you know, for y'all, man. And what? Hey, DC, because you know this gonna air in a few days. Who winning? Iowa, LSU.
Oh, it's Iowa all the way, bro.
What
Iowa
you?
all the way. And it ain't gonna be close. I'm gonna say Iowa. I'm gonna say 10
Vegas got them. Oh wow, Vegas got them at, I think last time I saw was -7. So, Rod, where you at?
Yeah. I'm gonna say over 9. I'm gonna say over 9.
I don't know, bro. We'll see.
I'm gonna say Iowa wins in overtime.
I don't think it's gonna be no overtime,
They're
but
going OT, bro. They're going OT, and I think what's gonna hurt them, Angel Reese, who we just talked about as well. She next up too. She gonna foul out. That's what's gonna hurt them.
if I'm LSU, I'm just shutting or trying to shut Caitlin down, bro. Everybody else, y'all get whatever y'all get.
Hey, remember we talked about old girl? I cannot remember her name, and I don't want to disrespect, but hey, she was nasty on that pick and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, she hey, she nice with it, man. She Cezano. You know, Google's your friend, Monica Cezano. That's they quote unquote big man, big woman, guarding the paint, but she nasty on the pick and roll. They like South Carolina was having a hard time stopping it, and I get it too because Caitlin just such a threat. But she held her own too, had her a nice little double. So between them two, but of course, like Caitlin was running the show, bro. Oh, and I'm gonna say she's dropping 35.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
35, 8 and 8.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I can see that. I ain't gonna call all that, but I'll say Iowa +9. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Rod said he's just gonna see it. You ain't gonna pick nobody, Rod. You ain't got nothing.
Nah.
All right. Well, hey man. Of course, man. Hey, Jersey on the way, man. I'm getting that thing though, man. I got she's cold, man. I gotta get my daughter in the hoops too. So, with that being said, though, my 3 words, bro. Kill the music.